Hello, Blungami, and welcome to the Blungami podcast episode 14. And before we go into the Blungami podcast episode 14, please make sure to follow us on all platforms on Instagram, TikTok, and also Twitter. And also make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And also make sure to also listen to our episodes on Spotify. And um, if you guys are brand new here, make sure to follow us there and give us some criticism feedback, and also many support to support the podcast and improve it and get the true message out there to the Parra Club itself. And yeah, let's crack into it. So starting off here, that we are going to be talking about. Obviously, we're going to be doing the State of Origin Game 3 review. Now, I am going to rant about this, so apologies if there is a couple of cussing words in this review, and I do want to apologize if my voice is still very croaky from last week. Um, I did actually had like another episode out for episode 14 for the review of the women's game, but I didn't get much time to actually edit on that. So apologies for that. But I will be trying to go live this week for the first of the time on the Blue Gami podcast YouTube channel. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Sorry about that. And yeah. Now, my God, where do I even start? For the New South Wales Blues and the Queensland Maroons for the cider for 2025. Now, I understand that Karen Munster and the whole Queensland team were all hungry for getting that revenge after they lost the decider in their own backyard, especially losing in game one this year. And then they had a massive upset against us with Tom Dearden's absolute masterclass after after dropping DCE. And yeah, look, Tommy Dearden absolutely showed DC on how it was done. And yeah, well and truly deserve for him for player of the series, in my opinion. Like um, once again, Queensland came into this match as massive underdogs. In New South Wales, once again with Laurie Daly, as we all know in the past, has disappointed us once again as history repeats itself with his old, slow, and useless and confusing tactics over and over and over again. With the forward rotation that I just seen on social media, um, I gotta say, man, there has been a couple of forwards over there that have been treated dirty there by Laurie Daly, and those players are Hudson Young, Stefano Utokamanu, Max King. Who else is there? Bloody. Who else is there? Because I'm looking at the amount of minutes that he has rotated with the forwards over here. So he has played Reese Robson for 53 minutes. Payne Haas only for 63 minutes. Not even an 80-minute player. Are you for real? Come on, man. You got Liam Martin for 67 minutes when he has been the best back row for us in the series in the last couple of years. Like, are you retarded, Daily, or are you just broken, or are you just washed? Because like I don't know what was your plan to make a comeback to redeem yourself when you clearly still have the same old tactics from the other deciders that have gone down in this type of result. 15 minutes in, and Queensland were absolutely destroying us with the hammer. Karen Munster absolutely communicating with his team, showing how teamwork is and showing how Origin is done. And Laurie Daly will never ever get Origin alongside with Nathan Cleary. Nathan Cleary did absolutely stuff for relying on fucking individuals like Brian Toho, Liam Martin, Isaiah Yeo, trying to get some plays out of it. Uh, sorry, trying to get some plays to actually open up Queensland's defense there, or just going in the game plan just to put on some big hits on the Queensland's back line on the kick return, or either just push them back and and just hope that there is going to be some pressure to force the ball out. When in the first half we had made 6 errors until Queensland only made the first ever error in the match in the second fucking half. An absolute disgrace. And you want to say that, oh, well, Nathan Cleary has won a 4P. Oh, he's in immortal up there with Andrew Johns when he can't even perform at Origin level, and he can't even properly win the World Cup. He doesn't have the running game like Mitchell Moses. He doesn't have the support play like Mitchell Moses, like how it was when Mitchell Moses did in Game 2 and in Game 3. An absolute disgrace. We were slow pace. There was no communication. We were all lost. We looked like strangers, and our D line was absolutely horrible. And even the immortal himself, Nathan Cleary, if you're watching this right now, Joey said that your guys' defense was absolutely horrible, and the line speed was nowhere near on how it was in Game 1. How the hell did we made a massive upset in Queensland's own backyard to get absolutely embarrassed in our own backyard? How? Oh, because well, Nathan Cleary, you can't really blame it on Nathan Cleary or over Laurie Daly. Well, we didn't have the right forward rotation. Well, no shit. I mean, Nathan Cleary, he didn't have the right forward pack there because freaking Laurie Daly does not care about our future. He doesn't care about Terrell May because Terrell May said one bad thing. But Brad Villa had to step in and say, "Oh well, I think it was the right call to not call him." Oh yeah, well, says the same thing to you, Brad Villa, when you just kept being biased to your players. At least Madge knew what he was selecting. He was selecting the future, and he put in a massive change in the New South Wales Blue squad. He made some bold calls. And what did Laurie Daly do? He just played it safe. But Billy Slater, he didn't play safe this time. To save his job, he just swung the axe on DCE, and everybody thought, oh, well, New South Wales has already won the series. It's all going downhill for Queensland. Well, nah. Tommy didn't play like bloody Wally Lewis 2.0 out there in our own backyard. Absolutely embarrassing. He made a big tackle there on Brian Toho. His defense was absolutely incredible for such a young player like him, who doesn't have that much success at the Cowboys and yet can play good at Origin level. It just comes to tell you on how much of a big difference is between club level and representative level and also Origin level. It is an absolute disgrace um, from from Nathan Cleary in Game Three to have no communication when you have already won a four, Peter, and yet you cannot inject those skills into the squad because all you care about is your bitchy ass Penrith teammates. Absolutely disgraceful. The biasm from Laura Daly, the biasm from Brad Fittler, anybody, any next coach that involves any biasism or like all the players get fucked. Okay, and I'm sorry about the cussing, but it's the truth. All right, the tactics was always wrong. Uh, for some weird reason, we stopped offloading. When Liam Martin was going so good with the offloads and that, uh, I don't know how Isaiah Yeo or Ivan Nathan Cleary did not throw in the combinations there in the middle when we just kept on throwing it there to miss the big Latrell Mitchell who thinks he owns the place when he's disciplined and his defense the same way as he performed in game two and also letting Jerome Nanai in game one get back into the game and cost us the momentum. And once again, it was only from him, but it was from the whole entire team. And don't even get me started on Zach Lomax. Zach Lomax uh, looked like a complete ghost out over there. He looked shell shocked. Um, you could tell before they ran out on the tunnel there that his body language and also Latrell Mitchell's body language was all filled with nerves. And you can see from them that they were heavily breathing, and they just were not ready to actually lock in. Yes, I know that Zach Lomax had one curve version there, but I mean, still, that doesn't change the fact that Zach Lomax had an absolute stinker once again, letting Valentine motherfucking Holmes destroy him for the third time. Valentine Holmes absolutely put on a big hit on Hudson Young, and he absolutely destroyed our defense there. And his goal kicking once again was superb. And my God, like Queens' forward pack there with Tino Fasimileli absolutely just tanked us there. Um, who else? Bloody Harry Grant was dancing all over Reese Robson, like he was a like he was a ballerina there, and just scored just an impressive try there. Going past three or four New South Wales jumpers there to score right under the post there, and just to keep the momentum going. And the teamwork from Queensland was absolutely high class. And this is why Queensland always get Origin and we don't. Well, at least Madge did, but how the hell are we not going to get Origin when we have a coach who is always being biased and not always worrying about the future and about success? It's an absolute disgrace, and the way that he treated those young players to put him out of the spotlight when they deserved it to, and when these young players like Hudson Young showing up, he actually started playing pretty decent there. But he had less minutes there. Yuta Kamanu wasn't bad, but he had less minutes there. Connor Watson, um, look, he wasn't bad, but I mean, to be honest, like, I'll rather have apps like Carousel there, playing for us, or either another dummy half there. But how the hell, um, could you not pick Matt Burton there? to even be fitted there, uh, a 5A, or even as a utility there, because like he can play both center, who he could have replaced Latrell Mitchell there, and we all know on how much his bombs are, and his bombs would have put in a massive amount of pressure there on the hammer there. But no, Nathan Cleary, he put in no grubbers at all, no um, no fancy footwork there from himself, similar to how Mitch Moses did in Star Origin last year. And like, bro, like he went missing once again. Nathan Cleary and Laurie Daly, get the fuck out of our state, because uh, you are not. Sorry, no. You both don't get Origin. So yeah, guys. Hashtag Daly doesn't get Origin. Hashtag Cleary doesn't get Origin. Hashtag Moses is the goat. Um, and that's pretty much it. But as us Paramount fans, as much as we want Mitchell Moses in the squad, let's be honest. Paying $1.3 million for Mitchell Moses to get injured like that, it's unfair treatment from New South Wales themselves. Um, and I reckon that Isaiah Katoka or either Luke Metcalf needs to be the number 7. We need to start worrying about the future right now. If a young player like Tom Dearden, where everybody was laughing at him, saying, "Oh, but he got owned by Moses last year in game 2 and also in game 3, he was one of the shittiest players in there." But then the year after, he came back with revenge, and he was the utility player. He was kind of like Matt Burton. He was kind of like the unsung hero that went missing last year, and then the unsung hero actually came out to actually get back Queensland in the game. With Karen Munster, with his father passing away, and him just looking so hungry when walking out from the tunnel there, and I gotta say, man, like Karen Munster, he shown that he wanted to win this game, but why didn't Nathan Cleary, who as a kid he has been touching a rugby league ball since as a baby, and yet people want to call him a baby blue and compare him to the greats of Andrew Johns or even Brett Fittler or even any other halfback who has injected themselves in the number 7 who has won it for New South Wales, especially Mitchell Moses himself. Yes, I know he hasn't won a premiership yet, but at least with a great fullback there, with a great coach there, and with the great options that his skills can provide when it matters, with the support play that he has been given there. The pace of our attack was amazing. But with Nathan Cleary, it's just overwhelming. There's too much overthinking there, and without Mitch Moses, I even think that Zach Lomax even looks lost himself. Like, bro, like, uh, I betcha with Mitch Moses halfback there, back at home, with Zach Lomax there, I reckon that there could have been one try assist there from Mitchell Moses to Zach Lomax there. Maybe just throw a flat pass there, and possibly just get us back in the game over there. And like, I reckon if Jerome Luai was so bad, just putting Mitchell Moses and Matt Burton as the halves pairing for game 3. But no, he had to play it safe. He had to play to his good old shitty tactics, as we all know, and it is just not New South Wales like. Like, come on, man. Like, in their own backyard to concede 26 points. I think it was 26 points. Was it? Just give me a sec. Just give me a sec, guys. Just give me a sec. Yeah, it was 24 points. We could see we were 24 points to 6 down. This is going to be one of the worst deciders that New South Wales has ever lost. It's even worse than the 2015 one where we got absolutely just hammered at Suncorp Stadium in the decider. This is way worse. Yeah, I'm going to call it right now. This is way worse than the 2015 game three, the side there, because the forward rotation from Laura Daly in this match was an absolute disgrace. And honestly, I feel bad for Hards Young, Brian Toho, Payne Haas, Liam Martin, even Max King, like bro, like how come we didn't use Max King so impactfully? I mean, he was pretty good in game one, and Laurie Daly was just cocksucking about how good he was, and yet he didn't even use him correctly. Like, are you for real? Like, um, and the way that Laurie Daly was talking in the press conference, it's just that he's broken, man. Like, seriously, like, is the guy like? I don't understand, man. Like, I just don't understand. Like, Queensland made some bold moves, and when you make bold moves, in Origin selections like Thomas Dearden, and just have this fairy tale story that no one is going to expect. Oh, but on paper, New South Wales should win this. Oh, really? On paper, because you're looking at club level when you're looking at the likes of Nathan Cleary, Jerome Luai, and the whole Penrith squad. The whole Penrith squad, man. It's not Penrith. It's New South Wales. We work as a team. Oh, but Parra fans want to say, it's Mitchell Moses. Well, buddy, uh, with uh, with half of the Penrith team in there, and then you add a Parramatta half back in there, and not always relying on Penrith players. I mean, even when Brandon Best was even in there, we were so decent. I mean, we didn't even need Latrell Mitchell. We need to move on, and we need to bring in Matt Burton, in my opinion. And like, bro, Terrell May got absolutely robbed in this whole entire series, man. Like, we all know that he would have absolutely had maybe like a beef there with Tino there. I mean, who knows what the story would have been if Laura Daly would have made some big moves there. So, yeah. But unfortunately, you can't win them all, as he says. But you also, um, but you also lose most of them, if you get what I mean. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go through my play ratings here, guys, because my God, I really don't want to rant too much about this. And plus, I'm a little bit sick, so I really don't want to ramble on about this too much longer. But I'm pretty sure you get the message, guys. Um, Zach Laurie Daly. Take out Nate Cleary. You either put in a future halfback, a future halves combo there, fix up the fullback there, bring in both Matt Burton and Terrell May, and it's that simple. It is that simple, Laura Daly. But you just don't understand. And us fans have been saying it for years and years. Just do it simple. Just make a bold move. But you just don't listen. You don't care about the fans. You care about yourselves. Oh, but you want to sack the big walkout thing. Whatever he was going to axe. That was an absolute disgrace when he did that, Laurie Daly. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't be doing that when it's in a D side there. Like, to actually a big special walk out there shows the confidence from Laura Daly's team. Like, and that's all I'm going to say, guys. Anyways, let's get into the play ratings here, guys, because I am absolutely sick and tired of this guy or even mention about him. He is an absolute peanut, and his coaching career is officially finished. Anyways, guys, going into the play ratings here. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to log in. So Dylan Edwards, he wasn't bad. He was just taking some hit ups there. I'll give him a 6.5 out of 10. Sorry about that. I just farted. Sorry. Brian Toho. I felt sorry for him, man. I thought his commitments to the tackles were pretty good. He scored one try there. He was trying to get us back in the game there, and I reckon he was our best ever outside back there. So I will give him an 8 out of 10. Stephen Cryan, look, man, I thought he was okay as sometimes. I'll give him a 7.5 out of 10. Latrell Mitchell, mate, I think your time is up, man. I think Latrell Mitchell, he needs to go. Bring Matt Burton there and just bring in another 5'8", or just put in Luai and Moses. It's as simple as that. Latrell Mitchell, you are an absolute let down, and I am gonna say 4 out of 10. Zach Lomax, absolute shocker, mate. I'm gonna say 2 out of 10. I'm going to say that. You absolutely provide nothing. Drum Luai, he wasn't bad. Luai, I'll give him that. But his defense and the kick options were absolutely shambolic. So I'm going to say 5 out of 10. Nathan Cleary, I'm going to say I am going to say 1 out of 10, a humongous disappointment and absolute shocker there from Nathan Cleary. And yeah, mate, you don't get Origin. Stick to club footy, and never put on a New Wales jersey ever again. Max King, I feel absolutely just sorry for him. I'm I'm gonna rate him um, a I I don't want to be too brutal on him, but I'm gonna say 4 out of 10. Reece Robson, I'm gonna say he was completely just average, man, and his dummy half players were were just absolutely just shocking. I'm gonna say Reece Robson, 3 out of 10. Payne Haas, he tried his absolute best. I'm gonna give him a 7.5 out of 10. Liam Martin, he threw a couple of offloads there. He wasn't bad. I'll give him a 6.5 out of 10. Angus Cryan, he didn't really do anything at all. I'm gonna give him a 4 out of 10. Isaiah Yeo, another massive disappointment there. He had a couple of good tackles there, but I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Con Watson, he didn't do much. I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10. Spencer Lenu, my God, why would you use a player that Queensland were afraid to target in game one, and yet you were scared to play him the 80 minutes, yet instead you play him for 35 minutes for Spencer Lenu? Are you for real, Daly? Come on, man. Nah, man, that's just messed up, man. Like, the bloke didn't even make over 100 meters there, and he barely had any impact there. he only had 70. He only had 70 hit ups there, two tackle breaks there, and that's pretty much it, man. Like that is poor from Laurie Daly. That is absolutely just poor. I'm going to say 6 out of 10 for the effort there from Spencer Linu. I feel absolutely just sorry for Spencer Linu there. Another player that I feel absolutely sorry for, Hudson Young. I'm going to give him possibly possibly 5 out of 10. Uh, I know it's not a fair rating there, but I mean, Laurie Daly, he didn't even use him correctly once again. And Yuta Kamanu, another player that he has incorrectly used. He had a very good hit up there from the start in the second half there, from kickoff. But other than that, Yuta Kamanu, please, you're not an Origin player. Terrell May should have been in your place in the first place. So I'm going to say a 2 out of 10. Jacob Carraz, I don't know why you even have him there when, like, bro, when Zach Lomax, when you knew that his goal kicking was very poor, you could have just gave it to Nathan Cleary, or either just bring in Matt Burton. I'm not sure if Matt Burton actually um, goal kicks or not, but you could either maybe give it to either Stephen Cryan or either Trent Mitchell. But no, you have to give it to Zach Lomax, who who has okay. Well, to be fair, he did actually convert two tries. Okay, he did actually convert two tries, but still, like, in case for field goal range, like, um, you could have, sorry, no, for goal kicking wise, and not to risk it, you could just gave it to either Critter or either Trent Mitchell, but um, if uh, if the scoreboard was all equalized there, then you could have just brought in Matt Burton, and Matt Burton could have been the unsung hero the same way as what Tom did, and just slot in a field goal there to win us the series there. But no, same old crap. Anyways, next thing. Yeah, so that's pretty much it from the Star Origin Game 3 review there. So yeah, guys, hashtag that Daily that doesn't get Origin, Cleary doesn't get Origin. Moses is the goats, and New South Wales once again does not get Origin, and Queensland unfortunately does. So yeah, guys, that's it for Star Origin Game 3 review there. Sorry if I do sound a bit sick there, but we are going to go into some rumors there that I've seen um, on some forms there. So, yeah, we will go into that right now. Okay, so in our next segment over here, we are going to be talking about the rumors over here with Jake Averillo and Josh Kerr as the two players coming through to potentially uh, be be in talks with us in 2026. So it says over here from this room over here. So Jake Averillo and Josh Kerr are both rumored to be free to negotiate with rival clubs. It says here for Jake Averillo that there was some mail earlier this week that Rolls has met with Jake Averillo, apparently, who is currently in Sydney due to the Dolphins having a bye. While this guy hasn't able to yet confirm this mail, from what source or from what reliable mail that he has linked up with, he thinks that Averillo will be a welcome addition. That he has shown a strong ability to play 5'8", apparently. So yeah, like, do you guys think, in your opinion, that Jake Averillo can be another great depth signing addition to the back line there, with him being a great utility player there for the back line there. We all see on how he played for the Bulldogs there. Great there with him playing center, also on the wing there. And sometimes he can play a fullback there. So he is kind of like your Nick Meaney there, you could say. So yeah, look, if we do bring him in there, we could cover him. We could cover him up there as a Nick Meaney there if Isaiah Longer there does possibly get picked for Queensland in the future, if either Reece Walsh or either the Hammer does go down there for Queensland. So you never know. I mean, it could be a pretty smart signing if this is Jace Roll's plan here, just to get some backup over here, since the injury curses haven't been pretty bad for a backline there. It seems, and that that- it just that doesn't stop coming there. Especially when Zach Lomax is possibly going to get picked there for South Origin again there, and Jake Averillo put him on the wing there with other players there like Sean Russell there. I mean we still have Bay Simon there, but I mean I am hoping if we do sign Jake Verillo there, I'm hoping that we do keep Bay Simon, since he has come a long way since joining us. I believe from 2022 or either 2023. So yeah. But for Josh Kerr here, this guy also does say um, that. Oh yeah, and also the price for Jake Rillo, um, I think he does relatively come in cheap. But I don't think there are many Sydney teams that might go after him. To be honest. But if the Sharks do actually make some changes there with Nicholas Hines moving to fullback or not, maybe they can go after Jake Verrilli there. If Cody Walker does retire there for Souths, he might be going to Souths. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. Hopefully the Dragons don't get them as a centre there, since Terrell Salone is leaving the club. So, I mean, I won't be surprised if the Dragons chase him up as well. So, yeah. Um, as for Josh Kerr, um, yeah, look, um, he was reportedly offered to go to the Broncos this week, and with the emergence of some forwards in at the Dolphins, he looks like he will make way, possibly. Um, so yeah, like now, his best ever game, in my opinion, that he did play was against the Melbourne Storm, and he does provide some great offloads there, throughout your back rows there. Uh, for example, for the Dolphins, Don Gould, and Keeley there. So yeah, look, he can actually be very handy there for offloading wise. If you do actually offload there to Jack Williams there, if you move him there in the back row there, or either a lock, or you either put in another back row there, that we should still go after. Um, if you can maybe start Charlie Gama at back row there, um, yeah, you could possibly just give more space to him, or you just put in Jermaine Hawkwood at back row there, and you just give more ball to him, and then Jermaine Hawkwood will just run it straight there and just get those post contact meters there, and a great drive there as well. And yeah, I reckon Josh Kerr will be a pretty great addition there, since he is young, and with a former forward like Jason Rolls there, I believe that Jason Rolls could potentially turn Josh Kerr into a mini Nelson Asaviso Lamona there, in my opinion. But yeah, look, if we do actually bring him in there, I reckon that if we do get his fitness up there, to more minutes there, or you either just play him in New South Wales Cup there with the rest of the forwards that are trying to get through there. I reckon that he will prove himself in New South Wales Cup there, or either in first grade there, to say that he could potentially be a future great for our team there, since Junior Bolo is still playing for us. Before he is even close to retiring there. So maybe Junior Bolo can be his little mentor there, just to teach him more of the offload game, much more, and with his drive there, the role that he does bring in there, for what he is providing there for the Dolphins at the moment. And um, yeah, look, um, I Uh, I, I reckon that signing these two players, for utility wise and for impact wise, are certainly great. But I mean, look, I do reckon that it is going to take a little bit much more time for Josh Kerr to get used to the attacking system there and the forward pack style of play there. In my opinion, there, since he is young and he hasn't had that much minutes there, in my opinion, there. Only about like 15 minutes that he does get provided there every single game that he usually does. And yeah, for Jake Averillo there, I think he's a very handy and a very smart backup player there. And yeah, but another player that I do reckon that we need to chase up, if Joyce Papali'i, since he hasn't been fully confirmed that he will sign a long term deal as a 5'8" yet, we should probably chase up Adam Doing, man. Like him and Mitchell Moses will be absolutely fantastic there. Both former West Tigers players, both Lebanese representatives as well. So that is absolutely just perfect there, from both um, Adam Dewey and Mitchell Moses. So yeah, look, if we do sign Dewey there, um, and obviously be a backup center as well, that will be absolutely just be perfect to get two utilized players there. Both Dylan Walker and Abdui would be absolutely dangerous there. And the cover up in the depth there will be absolutely fantastic. And yeah, it will just make our team just fully just stacked with positions just to cover up there, and just so many options and more headaches yet to come, and also to deal with the great Parramatta junior system there. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the latest rumors there. I Parramatta fans, are you happy with us being rumored to both Jake Averillo and Josh Kerr? Let me know in the comment section down below there, on the YouTube channel, and also let us know on all platforms there, on Instagram, TikTok, X, and yeah, that's pretty much it there, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode here for episode 14 of the Blue Garment Podcast. If you have, please like, subscribe, and also share this video to many Parramatta fans in your group chats, or whether it is let them know that we are trying to send out this message here to the club itself, and also to New South Wales itself, since we have done the State of Origin Game 3D Side 2025 review here as well. So yeah, make sure to go and share that, and to gather all of your thoughts in that community right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it there for the Blue Army podcast episode 14. Have a great and safe and warm night. I do apologize if my voice was very croaky, and that I do have a runny nose at the moment. So yeah, hopefully um, um, I will be a little bit better since I will be trying to go live for the first ever time. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go live for the first ever time on Saturday night. I'll let you guys know for the full updates, um, for the full announcement when we are going to go live on Saturday night. So yeah, make sure to tune in for that, and yeah. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Take care, and Blue Army podcast signing out, and go Parra. And I will see you guys soon. Have a safe and great night. All right, take care. Peace.